Woo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's having a great day. Uh, foolish you if you thought I was going to start on time, right? I mean, come on. Anybody think I'm going to start on time? Um, must be your first live show. Thanks everybody for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do hate to keep you waiting, but business. Got to do business and whatnot. Got a special guest for everybody. Anybody? Anybody ready for special guest DIY Rooney? If you don't hit the like button for me, damn it, you better at least hit it for DIY Rooney in the house.
Back in my day, promptness was a virtue. We didn't show up late to our own live stream.
That's why you're not on YouTube, Rooney.
People, I'm on YouTube all over. My tweed jacket, my finely groomed eyebrows.
People love when you show up late. They love it. Love it. Thanks for coming in, Rooney. I got a few people in here leaving comments. Amateur Loggers in the house. He's in it. He wants to DIY Rooney. He loves it. He's already ready for Rooney.
Solid choice.
Adam Bennett made it in. What's up, Adam Bennett? Just the man in the house. Good evening. I believe that used to be Red Diesel. Red Diesel. Why doesn't my name say Red Diesel? YouTube's got a thing now where you got to go change you got to like click on your profile and go in and change like it's a whole nother, it's got like two names now. So
YouTube's trying to dox people. That's what they're trying to do.
That's probably it. Gary Bates in the house. What up, Gary Bates? How many times can you make your poo come out? May I suggest go get a come and go burrito, and that son of a bitch has already came and went. I mean, I had it for lunch, and it's already came. It was come and go. I should have known by the name.
Yep. Get yourself some Casey's pizza. Leave that.
Yeah.
Leave that 1-inch layer of liquid on top.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite part. I like to put that. You can get Casey's pizza, put it in the plastic bag, and then you drain that out into a spray bottle and use it for whatever you can imagine. Oh, I was going to use it for sex lube, but it gave me pimples all over my genitalia.
Just bottle it and sell it to the adult movie industry.
Sterling Wheel made it in, not wearing any more panties. Come on.
Not wearing any less though either. I'll tell you that.
That's true. It's true. Chief Ray Holler, good evening from the recliner. Well, hell, it's the weekend. We knew it was going to be from the recliner. We knew it. Some people just go home on the weekends. You know, it's like Monday banking hours. They truck only during banking hours.
If you live in Minnesota.
Yeah. I will go ahead and give everybody a heads up. I'm waiting on a phone call, and I was hoping they would call before this, but I may have to step out or end the live show early because I got to take this call. Just a heads up. So if it ends abruptly, you know what happened.
Who are we waiting on?
What's that?
You waiting to get called for a doc?
No. Personal stuff.
Oh, test results. I get it.
I'm waiting on that come and go burrito to call me. Let me tell you, that somebody's on speed dial.
It already hit the 9 one. It's just waiting to hit send.
Yes. Let me find the volume button on these headphones here. I know there's one on here somewhere. Let me turn up the volume here.
Oh,
is that better?
Same here. You trying to turn it up for you or for us?
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, for me.
Oh, okay.
I turned it for me. I was waiting on you to say something. Greg Campbell's in the house. What's up? JP Off-Roading says, waiting like a pot of water to boil. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. I like to get you all stirred up, you know, like a boiling water. I like to get you bubbling and boiling like me after a come and go burrito. Oh man, they just put the right mix of ingredients in those burritos to have you like doing that hot run to the potter. Whew, man.
With an occasional slam on the brakes and act like you're looking at the phone.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of driving, I couldn't handle hitting the brakes. I had to come into the rest area on 2 wheels. I was like, I can't move my feet. If this Jake brake don't slow me down, I'm done for.
You hit the brakes and the inertia will knock it on out.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. This Trucking Lights in the house. What's up? Don Schlanger made it in. Good evening. Trucker 3145. Everybody's got different names today.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube's switching everything up on them, I think. Drinking great Kool-Aid and watching reruns of Vic Med. There you go. Hollywood's in the house. Trucking last week and got COVID. Oh, damn it. Ooh. COVID? Were you wearing a mask? Have you been vaccinated? So I talked to someone today on an English proficiency test they got at a scale house in California, of all places.
Really?
Yep. They checked their ID, make sure they had a valid CDL. They checked the registration of the truck, and then they asked him about where he had been and where he was going, and asked him like some stuff, like just some general trucking stuff. And yeah, checking to see if he could communicate with them.
And how did he fare?
I think he did okay. I think, you know, he was still trucking when I talked to him, so I guess that's, you know, we're still trucking, I guess. But
that's unfortunate.
That's my first doings with it. Somebody that lives in California getting done up. So there you go. There you go. Rockin' Robbins in the house finally caught alive. Get in on. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. Mike says, good evening, Cash and guest. How y'all doing this evening? How you doing this evening, DIY Rooney?
Well, I don't know. Kids these days. You know what I mean? What's up with these kids these days? With their baggy pants and their fancy music and their trendy TikTok things. It just pisses me off.
You're not in.
I watch the TikTok dances, and I think if I tried to move like that, I'd be in traction for 6 weeks. Back in my day, we would just cut a rug, you know, put on a little Ed Sullivan on the television, find our best gal at the soda fountain, and just go out there and do the jitterbug.
How you feel about Lawrence Welk? You a big Lawrence Welk fan?
Lawrence Welk was kind of a bitch, if you ask me.
Oh me. Red Diesel says, thanks. Airwolf made it in. DIY Trump Jr., he says, would be your next persona. Will Carson. What's that?
Banging supermodels and driving fast cars all over the place?
Ooh, is that what he does?
Nah, Donald Trump Jr. He's a man. He's a playboy.
Okay.
No. Hunter Biden would probably be a funner life.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd rather hang out with Hunter Biden. I like low-class women, a meth pipe, and daddy's influence.
Yes. And my own little Ukrainian honeypot.
Ooh, you damn right. Come on now. Now you're talking my language. Will Carr says, hello, Cash, from Spot Market Willie in Fort Worth, Texas. I got to say, the spot market's coming back a little bit on what I seen the last week. I don't care. I don't run spot market loads. So come on, spot market. In the past 2 months, I think I've done one spot market load. So
I think now's the time everybody should go out and buy a 800,000 mile truck for $100,000. Pay $100,000 for a brand new drive in and come on with it.
Yep. Now's the time, folks. Go to Richie's Brothers auction and buy the cheapest truck they auction off tomorrow, and then spend 50 grand getting it roadworthy. And yeah, I'm telling you right now, buy two of them. I mean, it's basically an international LT is what you're going to be looking at. So hell, I always recommend if you're going to get an international, get two of them.
That's right. Hey, at any given time, one of them might run. Just saying.
Oh man, yeah, buddy. This tracking license almost got in a head-on. Damn it. You want to get head, not get into a head-on. Lady never even looked up from her phone. That's when you send them to Jesus. You just go ahead and do what you got to do. You say, good luck with the Jesus. Good luck. Red Isle says, how many owner ops for English? Oh, how many O's for English proficiency? I see empty scale houses, LOL. Yeah. So, we're in the early stages of it, but my hopes are still very low. I mean, I don't expect a politician to do anything for me. So,
when they come out telling you they're going to do stuff for you is exactly when they're not going to do stuff for you. But
yeah.
But hey, baby steps. I don't know. Hell, we'll take what we can get at this point.
So my curiosity on this whole English proficiency thing is, what are they going to do once they put them out of service? Are they going to impound the truck until someone comes that can speak English?
Supposed to
haul it off?
Yeah.
Or are they going to put them out of service for 10 hours and then put them right back on the road?
No, they're out of service. Till the problem, just like you have an out of service for a flat tire. You're out of service till the tire is fixed. Well, or having an expired medical card. You're out of service till that's fixed. So it's supposed to be, they're supposed to send somebody else to get the vehicle.
Yeah.
Hey, is he going to speak English? We'll see when he gets there.
No, I think they'll just drive away when the scale closes is what I think will happen.
Most likely.
They'll say, hey, when the sun goes down, you sneak out that son bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll reset your logbook and you'll be right there. We'll get you a new identity when you get back.
Durka Johnson.
Ah, Durka. With both feet in the house, channel member says, hey, the dynamic duo, what's good? Oh, yaka blammo. Yeah, anybody getting ready for 4th of July? Anybody ready to blow some stuff up?
Oh, some stuff up. Yeah. Yes.
Hollywood says they are doing that in the Banning, California scales on 10 westbound side. Come on. Reefer 77 says DIY has a nice house. Yeah, look at this. He's got a grand piano. You know how he does that? He owns a carrier. And if you own a carrier and you lease on drivers, you're printing money.
Oh,
fucking printing money.
I like to tickle the ivories occasionally. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think YouTube would ban me for a squirt gun?
Yes, probably.
Look at this squirt gun I got. Let's see if they turn me off. But watch this.
You just made Jesus cry.
It's a squirt gun.
No matter.
I know, but check out the action on it.
I hope you enjoyed your monetization while it lasted.
Oh, yeah, I bought that at the truck stop yesterday. I liked that so much, I couldn't turn it down. But yeah. Things that make me happy are usually cheap truck stop bullshit trinkets.
Yeah.
And it's, get this. Guess what the brand is on it?
What?
It's a clock Clock 17.
Oh, now we just got to teach Trucker Monkey to use it.
It's a Gen 5. Guess where it was made? Austria.
What the hell is that?
Like Austria?
Yeah.
Like a Glock?
Oh, I got you.
I love it. I love it. I've never seen a squirt gun with like real action. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. Can't wait to give that to the kids. Let's see. Chief Heller says, speaking of TikTok, have y'all seen the Jordan Carrier's driver that got TikTok famous? I have no idea. Jordan Carriers, you talking about the flatbed guy?
Jordan is part of Super Ego.
Is he talking about the flatbed people? You know, the red Volvos, Jordan?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that's Jordan Carriers. That's leased. That's over there at the part of Super Ego that's called Jordan is called Jordan Kadurka.
Inc.
Yeah. No, I don't watch TikTok, but y'all should go subscribe to me on TikTok. I put out great content over there. If I get to 5,000 followers, they say, hey, we might give you $1. We might give you $1 cash. So I'm striving over there. I'm putting up stuff. Mike says, I drive Uber. I was driving all the drunk kids around to and from the bars last night. Yeah. I have over 4,000 Uber trips under my belt. I was an Uber driver for quite a while there.
Wow.
And yeah, a lot of weekend, a lot of late night drunks. That was my go-to. I only worked the nights and the weekends. And you know, it's a good way to make some extra cash back in the day. Not so much anymore as far from what I've seen. John says DIY semi-auto is poor. I can hear the semi.
I've heard that before. Maybe I need new headphones here. Maybe I don't know.
You sound all right to me. I just had to crank you up. My headphones had been laying up there rolling around, and the volume had got turned down.
Yeah.
Because this whole side piece is the volume here. Like
I've been taking these in the truck with me, and I probably shouldn't. But you know, whatever.
Do you want me to mail you that $650 while I'm home?
Sure, I'll catch up you or something. Remind
me.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. DIY, play the piano for us.
Beethoven?
Hey, Rooney, what did you used to think about the lot lizards back in the day?
Oh man. Back in my day, we didn't really have lot lizards. Guys just had their moms drive around with them. Moms took really good care of their baby boys. And, you know, Mama wasn't afraid to shack up in the truck next to you. We'd just trade moms in the middle of the night. We'd get in there and play cards. Some of them guys, they'd play cards really rough with Mom, though. That truck was just a rock in. I think they were just having a gay old time in there.
Okay, Rooney. Okay. Mind your Helms in the house says, still in the Cascadia. What you getting for miles per gallon? Since I looked at it today, since I have been in this truck, I didn't realize I've been in this truck. This is 6 weeks I've been in this truck.
Wow.
Yeah, talk about time flying. Damn, was that me or you?
That was you.
Oh.
What was going on? How close to being done is the feeder car?
I think it's done. I don't know. I'm getting the clutch replaced in it while I'm in this truck. So I haven't heard anything about if that's done or not. But we're getting got the new hood, got a herd deer guard put on there. Got a herd deer guard. I got me a legacy seat. I got me some drive tires.
Yeah.
Got me an oil change. Got me a new clutch and a new clutch actuator.
All courtesy of Durka Transport?
All courtesy of a guy backing into me. So,
I hate it when a guy hits me so hard he knocks my clutch actuator right out.
Ain't that a piece? He hit me so hard it broke my seat.
Oh,
So they had to buy me an $1,100 legacy seat.
damn.
Oh, it's knocked the tread right off my drive tires too. Damn it!
Hate when that happens.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't like to talk about insurance fraud on the internet, so I'm going to move on now.
I love it when people go on and brag about their crimes on the interwebs.
Yeah, I'm going to stop talking about my felonies on the internet one day.
Yeah.
The
arsons and the whatnot.
Oh man. But yeah, the Cascadia averaging 8.3 miles per gallon.
Ooh, damn it.
But and I will tell you this, like there is no empty miles. I've been doing this round trip to Georgia, and when I get to Georgia, I have 14 empty miles, and then when I get back to Minnesota, I have 100 empty miles. So, on a 2,500 mile week, I have 114 miles of deadhead, and so 8.3 is pretty good, but the truck's also governed. So I feel like if I ran my Peterbilt as slow as I run this truck, probably could do a little better with a Peterbilt. I'm going to try it when I get back into it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. 8.3. When I get down in the mountains and run down, down to Georgia, up through Monteagle and Tennessee and all that, it drops down to like 7.8, 7.9. But overall, the whole trip, Minnesota to Georgia, and then Georgia back to Minnesota, we're doing 8.3 on those.
Not a bad way to live.
It's not. Yeah, and it's been a good truck. I like this Cascadia. It does have a check engine light on, though. When I get back to Minnesota, it's throwing a check engine light for a DEF pump. So
go ahead and have somebody back into you and get that fixed.
This truck's got the premium warranty on it, the Freightliner, the EW4 or whatever.
Yeah, up to 700,000 miles.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Yeah, 750,000. And so anything this truck needs, you just take it right over to the dealer and they do it up.
About 5 days later.
Yeah, that is it. You drop her off and forget about her. But no, it's a good truck. I talked to him about a price on it. I'd rather just have the Peterbilt. The main thing, I like the interior on my Peterbilt, just the way it's set up. For me, cooking and doing all that, it's just better. But I could make this truck work. I mean, there's money to be made with this truck. So it just broke 500,000. It's still got 250,000 warranty on it. So it's got a good 2 years of warranty. So I don't think you'd lose money with it. That's for sure. Heck Rod's in the house. Salute, fellas. He says, how are you two handsome bastards doing? Woo! Come on with it now. Talk to me like that. Mind Your Ham says volume on DIY is low. Okay. Sounds fine to me. I don't know. If you buy a shaker, buy 4 of them. Okay. You buy a Cascadia. Mr. DIY, tell us what stocks have been paying the dividends this month.
Ooh, just got some bangers. Hold on. Let me pull it up. The ETF SCHG just paid out in a big way and raised their dividend.
Damn.
Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. We're logging in. All right. Accounts. All accounts. Activity. I'll say past 30 days. Here we go. All right.
And it's gone.
No. Here, we'll start at the top here. Pepsi, SCHD, BP, SCHG, We just said Pepsi. Shell, Campbell's, Archer Daniels Midland. Shell. Oh, we already said Shell. Sorry. FDVV, Fidelity Dividend Fund. Flowers Foods, DGRO. Unilever. Stag Industrials, Viatris or Viatris, however you want to say it. Duke Energy, Pfizer, Realty Income, Prudential, 3M. What else we got here? ExxonMobil, Johnson & Johnson, Chevron, Southern Company, and that's it.
I'm disappointed you didn't read that like Andy Rooney, but
Oh,
good.
shit.
It's good advice. We'll take it either way.
I'm slipping.
Brett Diesel says, how do you feel about what Sean Duffy said on What the Truck? I didn't see him on What the Truck.
I did. It's just words till it happens. He said all the right things. Ooh, the power just flickered here. We've been getting storms all day. Just words till it happens. It happens. Hey, I like what he said. How could you not? He said all the right things about truck parking and, we do all these things, double brokers. But, we'll see. People say a lot of things a lot of times.
That's it. That one guy says, I had a turtle head fall down my leg waiting for a foot wash.
You got to be careful not to decapitate that turtle. Oh, he said about the non-domiciled CDLs too.
Ah, okay. Ghost Driver says, who stops at Banning? Yeah. See, that's the problem with doing this at weigh stations. The illegal people don't stop at weigh stations.
That's right. They didn't know they were supposed to.
Exactly. They can't read the signs.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Cook says, good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, Gary. Airwolf says, I'll be in Gainesville, Georgia, Cash. I'm picking up my chicken load tomorrow, making that money. I've got a chicken load I deliver in Minnesota tomorrow morning, and I have never had a chicken load leak like this one. It is, bro, I pull into a parking lot, and there's a trail everywhere I go. I'm leaving a freaking snail trail everywhere I go. It was coming out of one of the drain holes the other day. Like, it looked like he was pouring a gallon jug down that drain hole.
You got about 400 coyotes chasing you down the road?
Yeah. I get up in the morning and there's a Canadian geese out here drinking out of these puddles I'm leaving. Geraldo Gomez, what's up? Gary Bates has to stop for fuel. Damn it. What do you think about fuel prices these last couple weeks there, DIY Shimmy?
They're kind of high. Back in my day, we paid a nickel a gallon, and then we could go to the soda fountain, take our best gal to the soda fountain, and make fun of the soda jerk. We can get a soda and a root beer float for a nickel. Now gas is $4 a gallon. What's up with that? You crazy kids.
Oh, man. Mike says the insurance adjuster was good to me. Yeah.
Fair with you.
Yes, I wouldn't say good.
He paid the amount of money it took to fix your truck.
Yes. Chrome bumper, heard deer guard, new hood. Oh man, LED lights. I've spent about $15,000 just on upgrades on this truck already. So we should hit the ground running. DIY, what's the Mack getting for fuel?
On the last 10,000 miles, I'm at 8.8. Got the average for the last about 65,000 miles to 8.1. So she's doing pretty good.
What percentage of deadhead are you in that truck?
It's really gone down. For a while there, I was doing a lot of running around empty, but it's down quite a bit now. So I don't know. It's still high though. I'd say it's probably better than 20%.
Yeah.
And then I idled overnight for 2 nights.
Would you say 8 miles per gallon in that truck?
I think so.
People could expect 8 miles a gallon running regular freight.
If you keep your idle time down, I wouldn't see why not. I wouldn't think so. Drive it, nice.
I'm looking on my windshield here. I thought that was a bug. I think that's a freaking chip in the windshield now that I look at it.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it, Bobby. I hate busting up the borrowed truck. Yeah, that looks like a damn chip. Oh, well. Nothing I can do about it. Would having ChatGPT write a contract be a good idea?
I have a friend that does that, but then he reviews them afterwards. He uses ChatGPT as his main search engine, but he comes up with some amazing stuff. I got to give him credit.
Has he tried the new Google Gemini search engine?
I don't think so.
I got the paid version of Google Gemini, and I am super impressed with that.
I got the paid version of Chat. I just subscribed to ChatGPT, just the cheap one, just because I wanted to see what it does and how it works and everything.
Yeah. How's it going?
I had it make a caricature image of me, but it put me down that I have a whole beard and mustache, and I do not. So
yeah, ChatGPT did the same thing to me. It gave me like a big woolly beard, and I'm like, where the hell is it getting that from? But yeah, I've been pretty impressed with the Google Gemini. So I don't know. We'll see. It's fun to play around with. Henry Bob's in the house. Yeah, boy, my favorite two on the live show. Thank you. Appreciate it. Everybody smash that like button for me if you could. 71 people in here. Not enough likes. I'm saying, let me like my own crap. Look at me over here telling you to do it, and I ain't even done it. So there you go. There you go. Now I can't get back to my chat. Having trouble. Where's my chat? Live chat. There we go. There we go. Yeah, them fuel prices have been rocking and rolling the last couple of weeks. They are on an uptrend like I haven't seen in a couple of years.
The worst of it is the stations have been eating most of it. Their margins are down to very little. So, I mean, if they hadn't done that, they'd be even higher.
Yeah, and hey, you know me, I blame whoever's president at the time for gas prices and diesel prices because we all know they have direct control over.
That's what that red phone is for. Everybody thought that goes to Russia. It goes right to OPEC.
Yeah, it goes right to the Shell station down the road.
Excuse me. This is President Trump. I'm calling in a level 1 Durka.
And then they just raise it 10 cents right there. That's just a level 1. You don't want to see a level 3.
Yeah, people don't realize that he personally calls every fuel station in the morning and tells them what to set the price at.
Yes.
I've seen it. I've been at the store before and they're like, oh, hang on, President on line 1.
I've seen it on Epic Trucking Fails.
Ah, yes. It's a great channel. Great channel, by the way. Really, really striving to get that Epic Trucking Fails to have more subscribers than Fake Trucking's channel so I can rub that in. So if anybody would like to help me rub it in on Fake Trucking that I have 2 channels that have more subscribers than him, please, by all means, run over and subscribe to Epic Trucking Fails.
You lost me at rub it in on Fake Trucking.
Oh, me. Yeah, I rub it in on hey, DIY, Rooney. Back in the day, did truckers wear Ariat shirts?
Back in my day, truckers dressed like they were going to work. They wore a snap-down, button-down Western shirt and a coonskin cap. You'd be out at the fuel pump and everybody be wearing their coonskin cap and their giant belt buckles. We dressed like truckers back then. Work boots, steel-toe boots. I mean, these flip-flops. Hell, when you drove cab overs, you couldn't even get your foot up on the dash. And there wasn't a one of us that was 500 pounds. We were in shape back then.
I posted, I made a community post for this live show, and I used that picture of Andy Rooney as a truck driver.
Oh, that's a great picture.
That was a Chat GPT. I should have asked Google Gemini the same thing and seen what it said. JD Jill says, back on the road after 7 months. Anything to watch out for other than phones and my English? Nah, it's the same old crap. There ain't nothing changed in 7 months except the fuel prices are higher now.
Some new potholes.
Because, yeah, the roads are rougher and Trump raised the fuel prices. That's all I can tell you. Chief Fairholler says, did you get a left armrest with the new seat? Oh, yeah, that was the number one point of getting a new seat. Peterbilt wants $400 for a new armrest for a truck.
What?
Yeah. That's so I said $400 for an armrest or $1,000 for a whole new damn seat. Yeah, we'll go that route. Them Peterbilt seats are made by like the same people who make Legacy, seats.com or
Seatco, isn't it?
Seatco. Is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know. But same people. But boy, the ones they make for the Peterbilt stock trucks are the worst seats ever. I had one break in the back about halfway up. I was like stretching down the road and leaned back, snapped the seat in half going down the road.
Cheapest made, but also most expensive.
Yeah, $400 for the armrest on that sumbitch. I was like, are y'all kidding me? And they're like, no, that's the cheapest we can get it from Peterbilt. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just do it out. Ekron says, you guys are the best. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mike says, buy Palantir, PLTR. The only stock you need is running hot right now, but you won't get hurt buying now, believe me. Okay, I love putting all my money into one stock. That's as an outsider, it seems like a great idea to me.
That's how they do it.
But hey, now I mortgaged my house to buy Bitcoin, so
that was Charlie Munger's last words before he died. Go ahead and put it all in one.
And hey, if it's going to be one, make sure it's a tech company too.
Startup?
Because, yeah, like a startup. Rockin' Robin says, words till it happens is the perfect take on it. All he said on the non-domicile is we have to study it. Yeah. Not a damn thing's changed.
Not the study. The studying's been done over the road for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Time to slap them with that grade. Epic CDL, epic non-domiciled CDL fail. That's my new channel.
See it? Hey, come on with it. Chief Ray Holler.
Non-domiciled CDL fails.
Chief Ray Holler says, and that's what she said. I don't know what he's referencing, but hey, that's what she said. Gary Cook says, I live in Rosemont, Minnesota. I lived there for about 4 years, drove for Justman Freight Lines in Egan. Yeah, I do not miss the winters. Okay. How was Justman? Is Justman okay? Mind Your Helm says, Packard or Detroit for the miles per gallon cash. Depends on how you got your truck set up, but it's very very similar. Packard's really came on with the fuel economy the last couple years, and Detroit's always had good fuel economy. The fuel economy is kind of a push. The riding the Peterbilt is a million times better, and I don't know. Freightliner's got its good points. It's a very efficient truck, but yeah.
I wish they would just open it up again where you could get a Detroit in any platform.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat. That would be pretty neat. But I don't know. I like, of course, this Detroit, this Freightliner is so watered down. It's hard to tell. But it takes 4 miles to get this thing up to speed. Where the Packard, it gets it up to speed a little better. But that's probably more. This truck is 400 horsepower versus the Peterbilt's 455. So, it's a pretty good jump up.
What about the torques?
This truck has most of them. The Peterbilt has the other half.
Fair
So they're about even on torques, I guess. Ain't nobody gonna pass me going up Mont Eagle, though. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
Nobody.
you ain't gonna let it happen, are you?
I'll run you right in the ditch every time. I've been doing it for years.
But I'm gonna run you off the road.
Yeah, I'm gonna brake check you. You're gonna lose all your speed. Yeah. I'm gonna swerve at you real hard and whip it back in my lane as you go off in a ravine. That's why. Oh man, something epic's in the house. We still live? Question mark? Or am I late again? You are late. Late. We are Central Time over here. There is no other time zone that matters to me. It all goes down in the Central Zone.
Mm-hmm.
Chief Fairholler says fuel is currently down 5 cents in overseas trading. Maybe it will continue tomorrow. Ooh. Trump must be on vacation. He can't tell him to raise it.
Not from that underground bunker. There's no phone lines.
He's in the Diddy bunker. He bought I heard he bought the Diddy bunker.
Did he?
Yes, did he? Restaria closed. Restare closed. I try to mess it up when I can. Hey, gentlemen, there's talk about truck smog 3 times a year here in California. What are your rules? I get my truck inspected once a year, and I run it 12 months without even looking at it until I get her inspected again.
My rule is stay the hell out of California.
That's a good one, too.
Eat a satchel of Richards and fall in the ocean. We don't. I smog it. You know what? Smog my trucks 0 times a year. Because I live in a state where people have a freaking brain. Well, some of them.
Well, see, California, the people in California have a brain. It's just all about money out there. I mean, like, they want to pretend like they're, environmentalists and hippies and all that, but it's really just about the money. It's like the English proficiency. California will wear that out, I bet, because there's going to be good money in it.
Yeah.
Like, California is the most greediest, group of people out there. But hey, yeah, I'm not up for fog testing. No. Justman, Gary Cook says Justman is a mail carrier. Yeah, I'm familiar with Justman. They run a lot of.
Sounds discriminatory and sexist.
They run a lot of Kenworths. Chief Fairholler says, has the spot market became profitable again? Should I trade the 680 on a new Volvo? A new Volvo?
Get you all them lady parts you can afford.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. That new Volvo don't hit with me like it hits with everybody else. I think everybody else is.
I like it, but I talked to my salesman. That he's the new truck salesman now, and he says they're having all kinds of problems with them new Volvos, the electrical systems. They can't get them right, and they're having a hell of a time fixing them. So I'd let that thing sit for a while, get that nonsense straightened out.
I was gonna say that I've seen more new Volvos on the side of the road with the hood up than basically any truck I've seen in a while.
You sure they just ain't got the prayer rug out, Mecca, 5 times a day?
No. These are these are flashers on. I mean, hell, they might be doing something I don't know, but yeah, I have seen a lot of them on the side of the road. But just the looks of it, I'm not crazy about the look of it. It looks like a wannabe Cybertruck to me. Not Cybertruck, Tesla semi. Excuse me. Looks like a wannabe Tesla semi. I'm surprised Volvo didn't put the seat in the middle.
Oh, could I sell you a brand new Pioneer then? That's a Pioneer 24-volt system also?
I have no
I don't know.
idea.
Look into that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the new Pioneer don't hit to me. I'd rather have the Mack Anthem look than the Pioneer.
Been nice talking to you. Just saying. No, I like the Anthem better as well. It looks like a actual truck.
Yes, because the Anthem looks like a Mack. When I look at it, it's like, oh, that's a Mack. When I look at this new thing, it's like looking at a Western Star now. Yeah, okay, you got the emblem on the front. What else are we doing? You know, it's a damn Cascadia with a Western Star hood on it. So, and at that point, you know, it's like if I'm just going to buy a rebranded something, I'd rather just buy the brand. You know, like instead of buying a rebranded Cascadia, just buy the Cascadia. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
You ain't even buying them generic cereals from Aldi, are you?
I despise a generic cereal. Despise it. Edgar says, you guys know anything about logistics in the military by any chance? I've been driving 4 years now and studying for the ASVAB. Ooh, I have no idea about any of that.
It's the ASVAB. A lot of people take that in high school, I know.
Yeah, I took it in high school. Did very well. Very well. Could have tested for military intelligence, and then took the physical test and tested for military epic failure. I tested for...
Took the physical couch and the physical... Damn it. Fucked it up. Took the physical test and it came back. Just go sit on the couch.
I took the physical test and it came back coronary. They said, "Damn it, boy, you like a name brand cereal, don't you?" And I said, "Yes, sir, I do."
That's right.
By the box. Eat that shit by the box.
That's all that's in it anymore. One bowl.
Oh, Chief Heller says, I heard the Gooberman had no interest in did he until they found out how much oil he had. Damn it. Where is California you speak of? California, you go west and just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Trucking with T-Bones in the house. What's up? Chief Heller says the same thing my Volvo salesman told him. Oh. I find it very bougie that both of you have Volvo salesmen. I mean, geez. Old school, new school says the new Volvos are about 1,500, 2,000 pounds heavier than the previous ones. Damn.
They're already heavy.
Have you ever met a Freightliner that didn't leak?
No, that's what Freightliner means in German. leak all over the truck stop. I always say if it ain't leaking, it ain't a Detroit.
Yeah. Captain Cleaner Wiener made it in. Volvo should go ahead and cut the hole in the floorboard for you. Oh, they do. They have a hinged flap back there now. It comes with a
flip-up office seat.
It comes with an optional 6-inch PVC screw-in pipe, so you can you don't have to squat down as far for the older people. It's got about a 2-foot 6-inch PVC that screws in for you.
And use that while the truck is stationary. You're perched up on that when you hit a bump and woo. Damn it.
Leave a ring.
Wallet.
It's gonna leave a ring. I'll tell you that. Chief Fair Hollison's got that ES Advantage discount, $2.28 a gallon at the TA in Baltimore. Yes, I agree. Chief Fair Holler says Mack had the 24-volt system DIY. Mack is 24-volt now.
Yeah, no more for me then.
Yeah. Captain Cleaner Wiener says cut the hole. Yeah, we got you. Alex made it in. I confess, I bought Aldi brand Raisin Bran last week. Oh, come on.
Acting like he can't afford it.
Yeah, spot market still got him down. Rates went up a little bit. Fuel took it all. He thought he was going to move up to name brand Captain Crunch, and now he's over there on Aldi All brand. Ugh. I just imagine a big bowl of Aldi brand Raisin Bran would give you a dump like a
Like a cow on some fresh alfalfa.
It give you a dump like a 6-axle Mack. You be running down the road with both of them tags and the pusher down.
I can't breathe. Oh, shit. Oh.
Got him. Oh, man. Cheap Freight Hauler says Mack is not dropping the Anthem name. They just released the new Anthem for regional hauling. Oh, really?
That's a day cab, though, isn't it?
Oh, I ain't heard nothing about that.
Oh.
Chief Freight Hauler says Volvo with the V&L and V&R. Oh, V&R. Okay, so it's like vocational versus over the road. I got you. Yeah. Captain Cleaner Wiener says, I was in your neck of the woods when you were in Alabama, same place called Milmar, Minnesota. Milmar, I know exactly where that's at. I bet I know where you were at if I think about it. Sterling Wheel says the new Volvo has stirrups to put your feet up on the dash. Yeah, the armrests fold down and then fold out to hold under your knees, you know.
Yeah.
So you can get your nut sack right up to the air conditioning vent.
That's how you work the parking brake.
Old School New School says, just glad I'm not in a white Volvo. Yeah, one of my buddies has got a white Volvo, and I like to make fun of it, but I mean, you can't kill the damn thing, you know? OK Save's got like 1.3 million miles on that old Volvo, and the son of a bitch just won't die.
But that's an old Volvo. That ain't a new one.
Yeah, right. That's a D13. He had the numbers pulled on that engine one time. He's got like 2 billion revolutions on that engine.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He told me one time, he's like, I don't turn it off. When I leave the house, it runs till I get home. And I was like, geez Louise, bro.
Maybe that's the key to it.
It may be. You know, it really may be. Where's that at? Gary Bates is eating a donut. Come on, Gary Bates. Where you at? What's a 20 on a donut? I'm getting ready for my physical, so I've been kind of high and tight. And then I had that come and go burrito today. And whew, let me tell you, when you've been eating somewhat healthy and then you step out and get you a big old fat, seasoned beef, potato, and cheese burrito.
Burrito.
Yeah, that was like eating a big old bowl of Aldi All brand. Let me tell you.
Had to chain up. Walking through the shitter, putting your chains on.
I had to have a D12 pull me up the hill. I couldn't make it.
Lock the power divider in just to get in the stall.
Oh, God. Wash that Raisin Bran down with some Malort. Whew, a poor man's enema. Damn it. Oh, man. Rockin' Robin says, put the pusher down. That's why I tuned in. There you go. Yeah. When you got one of them dumps that's a little overweight, you know, you dodging the scales and whatnot.
Pull your outriggers and send them down.
Oh, man. Yeah, you know you've had too much Raisin Bran when you're dodging the scales. Oh, man. Chief Ray Holler says, I used to wear cowboy boots in my white Volvo. was going to get an Adidas tracksuit, but thought that may be taking it too far.
Yeah, you gotta get the off-brand generic tracksuit.
Yeah. You better believe if I had a white Volvo, I would be most definitely wearing a tracksuit every day.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't get like the slick shiny ones. I would get the velour ones. You know, like the velour tracksuits. Yeah.
Well,
I drape
when you buy a Volvo, it comes with 7 free tracksuits.
It's magic. They're already in the cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Heck flexes. Hey, now the twins are back. Good to see you. Yeah, we're happy to be doing it for everybody out there. Be sure to hit that like button if you could. Go to DIYsemi.com if you're not familiar with my guest here, DIY Semi. He's got an up and coming YouTube channel.
We're just getting started.
He gives legal, financial, and tax advice.
All from the comforts of my very own jail cell.
Yeah, that green screen is just covering up the stainless steel shitter behind him in the bunk beds. But yeah, go check out DIYsemi.com if you need DIY Semi stuff. Where can I get DIY Semi clothing at?
Merch store.
Ooh,
underneath all my videos.
Links in the videos.
Thinking about making a new coffee cup that says "Shut up, stupid," with my face on it. But then I got to wondering how many people would actually get that anymore. The whole new generation of truck drivers with no CBs. I think they just get their millennial feelings hurt by it. They don't even know what they don't get the reference.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if they would get it or not.
It's like dropping a Tango and Cash reference on them. They wouldn't get it.
Probably not.
They probably don't even know who DIY Rooney would be. They never heard of it.
But this Rooney part makes no sense.
I know. Why is he whining like I think he's got a half-cooked corn cob in his ass.
I tried to drop your channel link with the DIY coffee mug, but he's not a damn it, he's not a moderator. How dare I let something like that go on?
That DIY's coffee mug, that some bitch knows everything. He ain't afraid to tell you right to your face.
Let me get back around here to it. No thanks. Turn off notifications.
He's an authority on everything.
Well, hey, he's the encyclopedia of trucking.
I think I'm gonna do that. Make a T-shirt that says "Shut up, stupid."
Yeah, I don't see what could go wrong. Well, damn, DIY Semi Coffee's mugs, not even in this son of a bitch from dropping the link. There we go. There's a link dropped by yours truly, Cash is King.
Now I got somebody else telling me my volume's bad. I think I just need new headphones. These things are maybe.
I can hear you. I can hear you. That's all that matters, as long as I can hear you.
Might be StreamYard too. You never know.
True that. Yeah, are you sure you're conducting business through the microphone?
Yeah. Let's make sure. Yep. Denver.
Soup.
Damn it.
What?
How about that?
Oh shit, that's way better.
It was going through my webcam.
I thought maybe.
Damn it.
Maybe.
You ever wonder what we did like before all this technology? We didn't have different various microphones on our computer. We just talked into the microphone that was in front of us, and it worked.
Super Trooper says Malort is when you want to unfriend someone to their face. I've never had any Malort.
Would you like to try some? I'd happily send you a sample.
Nah, I'm good.
It's like
I'm good.
It tastes like your bad childhood.
Is it better or worse than George Dickel?
It's way worse.
Is it better or?
It's like when that one uncle touched you when you were 6. That's it. It's like that.
That did leave a bad taste in my mouth for like 3 days.
It would. It will do that.
Is it better or worse than fighting cock?
Hey, no, I've never fought one. Come on.
I drank a bottle of fighting cock one time. That was pretty bad.
Mm. It made a fake truck and puke twice. I had to hold his hair in the fire department parking lot.
Oh,
While videotaping with the other hand.
Nice. Gary Bates with thumbs up poop emoji. Captain Cleaner Winner says Aldi Raisin Brand would turn my bunghole into upside down Mount St. Helens. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want some quilted order for that one. You don't want to be wiping with truck stop toilet paper.
Get you a Pompeii situation going on. No survivors.
None of them. Gary's got the Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, I would take a Dunkin' Donuts if you want to buy me one, Gary, but they're not my favorite. Can you run to the Krispy Kreme for me?
Ever since Dunkin' Donuts cut out the peanuts out of their stores, they don't got them peanut covered ones anymore. They can have it. I like their coffee better though.
I don't like the fact they took donuts out of their name.
What?
They're just Dunkin' now.
No. Come on.
Yeah. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Yeah, just Dunkin'.
Back in my day, we weren't offended by food. We'd eat, Dunkin' Donuts, any Crisco right from the can. Nobody gave a damn about a name. We were real men. We weren't sissies like today.
Did you eat
Sorry?
Did you have any Aunt Jemima?
Did we now?
Aunt Jemima, Mrs. Fields, Little Debbie, we ate them all.
What about Uncle Ben?
None of that Uncle Ben stuff. We would not put Uncle Ben in our mouth. That was just nasty.
Well, damn, I wish I would have known that. I wouldn't have had that bad taste in my mouth for 3 days. Something epic says, man, a couple of fellas were talking about eating Taco Bell last week. They were saying how they get the squirts by the time they finished eating Taco Bell. Taco Bell doesn't mess me up unless I eat a lot of it. Like, I got that trucker stomach.
It sits on your steering wheel?
Yes.
You
Gets in the way when I go to do things.
Yeah. Prevents you from bending over without passing out?
Makes my shirts fit weird.
Hangs out the bottom of every t-shirt you got?
Uh-huh. It takes away from the pizzazz of my boobs, too.
Hate that.
Oh, man. RM says, Stepdaddy Cash, any info on getting into the oil fields for a driver? There you go. No, you can reach out to Scottish Trucker Tommy on YouTube. Scottish Trucker Tommy knows about the oil fields. Chief Railroad says, what's that?
He got rid of his trucks, didn't he?
He's still got a couple going on, but he knows about it. He's been running the oil fields for years, so he could probably help you out. Send him a cash out and say, "Hey, bro, you got an hour? Here's $50. You got an hour?" Step into cash says, any info on? Oh, just read that one. Just read it. How much for someone to overnight me a rotisserie chicken from the Quick Trip? Those things make me write bad checks.
How much you got?
I had one the other night. A matter of fact, I had about a week ago. I had one of those. They're a nice little treat. They really are. They really are. Whoop. What am I doing here? Chris Reed says, how much money is too much money for a week company driver? Is $2,000 enough? Yeah, $2,000 is a good company driver pay. If you're going to be on the road 7 days a week, that's pretty good. What is that, like $275 a day, something like that?
It's more than that.
That's pretty good. Pretty
it's
good.
Like 300, isn't it?
$375.
3,000. Oh, 285.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Good.
You don't know.
You
don't know it DIY, but I'm 1/10 Chinaman.
Which tenth is that?
The one that does the math.
Oh, thought it was the one that runs the eyeballs.
The one that eats the ramen noodles for lunch.
Okay.
Wait. Chris says, and this truck driver putting truck companies out of business because they want too much money at the end of the week.
Sure, it's
Yeah,
happened.
for sure.
There's only so much money to go around, you know, especially in a
Yeah.
time like this. It's tough.
You know, that's how the big carriers get big, though. They don't pay anything. You know, they got ways around paying. Because, like I say, like you just said, there's only so much money to go around. Like, you know, it's got to come from somewhere. Some of the says, I mentioned the only time I eat Taco Bell is when I'm constipated. Ooh, okay. Be careful with that. You don't want to blow your ring out with a plug. You know,
No.
you plugged up. You know, it's like when a log gets caught in a dam. You know, it's
You don't dynamite it. You just, you know, throw a beaver in there. Say, go gnaw at that for a little bit.
Oh man. Captain Cleanware says, are you allowed to drive a white Volvo if you don't have a wedged shaped head? I don't know. Sterling says, I need a Volvo branded tracksuit and some Ray-Ban glasses. Your dreams will come true. They will. Heckflake says, can DIY give me investment advice?
Put it all on black. No, red.
Smart.
Wait, black.
Smart.
Red. Even. Then odd.
Yeah.
Guaranteed winner. You're welcome.
Or go into the convenience store and buy an entire roll of $25 scratch offs.
Ooh.
You know why scratch off tickets are different lengths?
No.
Because the $1 ones are like this big, and the $5 ones are like this big, because they sell it by the roll, and a roll is worth $500.
Oh.
So they run out, you know.
That's insightful, Doug.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. Them little shavings that come off them some bitches are delicious.
You use them for gold dusting on cakes and wedding cakes and stuff like that?
Dear Lord, please let these scratchy lottery silver flakes nourish my belly as these lottery tickets did not nourish my wallet.
Please do not let them clog my arterial veins in my head, cause a stroke.
Gary Bates says, I did not think cheap freight was that close to me on the number one. Way to go, cheap freight holder. Yeah, I wish I could turn that off where it keeps up with who's number one on the chat.
What the hell is that all about?
I don't know. It's YouTube doing some gimmicky shit. I really don't care for it. Chief Freight holder says, Sterling, I actually have a couple Volvo branded rain jackets. They give all kinds of goodies when you visit the factory. Ooh, go up into the Volvo factory. Do you have to have a small gold chain and a flat top haircut to go to the factory? Can I wear shoes in there? Do they recommend only flip flops?
Yeah, check your shoes at the door.
Sterling says Gen
They check
X
to
thinks
see how before they let you in. They check to see how far you can lift up your left leg while sitting.
They also have to check the hairs per square inch on your toes.
And the distance between your eyebrows.
Yeah. Sterling says Gen X thinks BJ and the Bear is adult content.
Oh.
They ain't wrong. Everybody check out my Pornhub channel. Just saying. Marius says, so what's going on here, FYI dispatch here? Ooh, everybody hide the truth, dispatch is here. Sterling Wheels is DIY is a little quiet, but it's all right. Okay, we got it figured out now. We got it all figured out. Trucking with T-Bone says, the prison bars are causing interference, DIY, because you're in your jail cell. That's the problem.
I got to keep it on the down low in here.
Hexflex wants to know, have y'all tried Black Rifle coffee? I tried the espresso. Man, it makes Starbucks look bad. Uh-oh. Full disclosure, DIY is invested in Starbucks coffee, so
Hey, they do enough to make themselves look bad. They don't need Black Rifle Coffee's help.
Gary Bates, DIY definitely need more volume. Hey, y'all, I tell you what, turn it up and rip the knob off, baby. That's what I recommend. Gary Bates with another thumbs up poop emoji so he can stay number one. Sterling Will says, the secret with Taco Bell is to eat the napkin first.
Oh, jeez.
That's good advice. Number one, it's going to slow everything down a little bit. And number two, it's going to grease the runway beforehand because you know it's going to be greasy by the time it gets through.
Mm-hmm.
I say eat the napkin for dessert. That way it comes out last.
Hopefully it don't set up in there like concrete.
Ryan Ramos says, best donuts in the world are in Amarillo, Texas, the donut shop. Try a cherry cinnamon roll. Well, hell yeah, I will. I ain't again it. Thanks for the super chats. Much appreciated. Mr. Chris Reed in the house. Mark Ely's in the house. Boy, these different names are really throwing me off trying to remember everybody's name. I have horrible names.
Yeah.
Mark says, what's up, everyone? I hit a deer today. It sucks. Broke my bumper. Ooh. See, that's why I went and bought a herd deer guard. Herd. Because I can hit a whole herd of them sons of bitches. And so that's the way I look at it. And if it don't hold back the herd, then I'm going to sue the hell out of them for false advertisements.
As you should.
You damn right. Reefer77 says Howard's Donuts in West Memphis, Arkansas. That's a front for crack. He's buying crack, people. Just so y'all know. Chief Fairholder says, pay company drivers enough to keep them coming to work, but not enough for them to go anywhere. Yes. You writing that down, DIY?
I'm taking notes.
Okay.
Just trying to find that teetering point there.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you what, DIY, if you pay people too much, they go on too many damn vacations, and they disappear for a fucking month at a time.
They'll learn to fish, start wearing Ariat clothes.
So you do not want that company image out there. I can tell you right now.
I don't need Abercrombie for my company uniforms.
Oh man. You have men wearing yoga pants over there before you know it.
You're welcome. See,
Sterling,
look where it got you. Not just the best position, all kinds of positions.
Sterling Will says $2,000 a week, and I'll do very friendly things, maybe even frequently. Ooh. What company pays $2,000 a week for a company driver? They're out there.
1-800 Chicago.
UPS.
7,000 miles a week.
UPS, Walmart, Estes, Old Dominion, R&L carriers, fuel hauling. I mean, it's out there. Leak says, I drive a roll-off truck, so you think AI will take over driving?
Not all.
Why not? Why couldn't it?
I don't think it'll do it all. I mean, there's a place for it. Like if you're in the Walmart, DC center, I don't see why, they can't use that to spot trailers. But there's different places for it. It's all drive-by-wire they could do.
Yeah, true that. Captain Clean Winter says, I was recently diagnosed with diabetes. Ooh. Just hit 1,000 subscribers on the Trucking with Diabetes channel that I don't put content on anymore. Thought about switching that over to an AI slop channel because it's already got 1,000 subscribers, Kevin. Monetize that real quick, but we'll see. Sterling says, the more you comment, the more XP points you get. Yeah, unfortunately. It leads to a lot of spam in the chat. That's why I'm not a fan of it. I'd turn it off if I could. Sterling Will says, all the doors at the Volvo factory face Mecca.
Oh,
Oh, are you from the South? Woo! You trying to say I'm not from the South? You want to go? You trying to start something?
from the South Minnesota. Albert Lee, represent.
That's how we do it in the South, DIY. If anybody ever implies you ain't from the South, you ready to go. That's the number one thing about being from the South. You got to be ready to fight at a moment's notice.
What would you do if you caught somebody trying to steal your zero turn?
Well, I'd let them borrow it. I mean, I'm a Southern gentleman, but you drink my last Bud Light. Oh, son, we're gonna have to throw down.
What would you
You
do if you
didn't
came home
ask?
from the road one day and your zero turn was gone?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Well, number one, I'd find my zero turn. Number two, I'd whoop somebody's lily ass all up and down the driveway. And step two, I'd mow my grass.
Okay.
And step two, part B, I'd put a lock on my shed.
Yes.
That way it would be breaking and entering next time they stole it. Old School New School says blackout coffee is better than more freedom-minded. Damn.
I don't know.
I
didn't know coffee had political views.
Well, now here's the thing. I prefer my coffee to have an opinion, okay? I don't know what y'all thinking about coffee, but my coffee's got to have an opinion. I prefer it to have one of them nose rings right here. You know them gross-ass nose rings right here? I want my coffee to have a gross-ass nose ring.
I suspect my coffee might be LGBTQ plus minus divided by.
It is. Ow!
I can't prove it.
Smack myself in the head with a freaking visor because I'm that kind of guy.
You're him. That's right.
That's right. Starbucks is coffee for people who don't like coffee. Yeah, Starbucks is coffee for people who like sugar. You like sugar with a little bit of coffee in it? Yeah, come on.
I don't hate it.
Hey, come on. I can say this, and I'm not proudly or whatever, but I've never had Starbucks coffee. I damn ain't paying no $6 for a cup of coffee.
I prefer you do. I need my cut of that.
I can go to Love's and get it for free. Why would I stop at Starbucks and pay $5?
Help a buddy out. Dividends?
Don't worry. You got nothing to worry about. When I lived in San Diego, within a 5-mile radius of my apartment, there was 9 Starbucks, and they stayed packed. You ain't got nothing to worry about.
Are busy all day, aren't they?
Yeah. Literally, one of them had a drive-through, and it would stay backed up on the road all day. All day.
Crazy.
You ever been to Buc-ee's, DIY? Buc-ee's?
No. Buc-ee's can eat a satchel of Richards.
True that. What's your opinion on self-driving trucks? It's a fallacy, and it ain't for real life right now.
You all about them phalluses, aren't you?
It's a phallic fallacy.
Yeah. I ain't worried about it right now.
Nah, I
mean it happens. How they're doing it, trying it, but hey.
Yeah.
They're also trying to go to Mars. So
yeah.
There's that.
They also say we went to the moon 6 times in the 1960s and 70s.
I know, right? They say a lot of things.
With no technology. But yet China can't do it now.
They say, Oswald killed Kennedy. They say Epstein killed himself. They say all kinds of things.
They say Hillary Clinton ain't a murderous villain. I don't know who said that. Nobody.
I've never heard that.
Captain Cleaner says, yeah. Captain Cleaner says, I have a salary of $2,200 a week and don't do anything weird. Okay.
That's
good.
Well, his definition of weird involves a llama and a pygmy goat. So
Leak says I gross 1,400 with a 3-axle roll-off trailer. That's pretty good money. That's pretty good money. Doing some roll-off work. Chief Heller says my last boss was paying me over $100,000 a year. He paid me too much because I paid everything off and quit. Well, that's kind of the goal, right? A good employee is hard working until he's time to leave. I mean, honestly, I'd rather have an employee that does that than one that just sticks around forever milking it. You know, that's the worst employee to me. Someone that just comes in for decades and phones it in. Captain Cleanaway says, I'm a company driver for a large tanker company. 6 figures or nothing, he says. Mark says, and every one of those carriers has driver-facing cameras. Well, if you want to make $100,000 a year as a company driver, you're probably going to have to let them watch you drive. I mean,
and poop, and pee, and take care of yourself. Sleep.
Trucking Lives in the house. What's up, Chief Heller? This company I worked for didn't have forward-facing cameras, much less driver-facing cameras. I wouldn't want to work for a company that does not have a forward-facing camera. That's a gotta have to me. We got to see what's going on out front. People do stupid shit.
They've done us way more good than any kind of harm.
Yeah.
I set them up to record while the truck is off too, because hey, funny things happen in parking lots. Know what I mean?
Hey, people back into stuff when you're asleep.
We need to gather evidence all night long.
Hey, people back in and drive off.
See what them hoes be doing in the parking lot.
Hey, I tell you right now, the best thing you can do with a camera system is put it on each door looking down the steps.
I got one like that. You got to do something different with it, though, because the damn system drains the hell out of the batteries.
Captain Cleanerwinger says, no driver-facing cameras here, just forward. Yeah, I have no problem with a forward-facing camera because, there's too many insurance scams and crap going on right now. If you watch Trucker News last week, the Louisiana politicians have passed a bill where you get an insurance discount if you got a forward-facing camera in your truck because there's so many insurance scams. So, it's not a bad idea. Chief Ray Holler says, DIY, I hauled a load from a Starbucks plant here, hauled it cheap so your retirement is safe. There you go.
Appreciate that.
There you go. I hauled some of those cake pops they sell. It's like cake on a stick. I hauled that one time. That was a pretty good load.
You haul it cheap?
No.
Damn it.
No, this was during COVID. I hit them. I hit them right good with it.
Right in the gooch.
Right in the gooch. Hank Flake says, "What is your wife's boyfriend that borrowed your zero turn?" Damn it.
Hey,
as long as he brings it back, right?
Yeah.
When's he bringing it back? And can he mow my grass while he's over there?
That's right. Fair trade.
Exactly. Captain Cleaner Ranger says, my dad was an engineer in the space program in the 60s. We went to the moon. Okay. If that's what you want to believe, that's
Hey, my dad was too, and he said we didn't.
Yeah. My dad drank a 12-pack of beer and said we didn't. So I mean, hey,
My dad said we sold LSD and he flew himself to the moon.
Hell yeah. Chief Realtor says their thoughts was the cams could help or hurt you local gigs, so no ELD. Trucks were not governed, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean. You ran illegal as hell. There you go. Hicksflake says, how about the espresso in the cooler at the truck stops? Does that go to your bottom line DIY?
Yeah, they have a bottling deal with Pepsi.
Okay.
For the cold drinks.
That's what I
Which
thought.
also,
Something like that.
Incidentally, own Pepsi also. So
Okay.
come on with it.
He says, that's where I got the Black Rifle and the Starbucks. I can't imagine sitting in a drive-thru waiting for coffee like a shithead. Hey, they do it all day, every day. Boy, that Starbucks is some addictive stuff, let me tell you.
Hey, that's, them teeny bopper girls are doing something right. Sitting in that drive-thru all day waiting for that liquid candy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Leak says, can over-the-road truckers make a marriage relationship work, or do most fail? Most do fail. It's better if you're a trucker before you get married. It's a hard transition to go from single to married, then to trucker, because she's got expectations. But if you're already a trucker, you just tell her, say, hey, woman, you can't compete with my need to do some trucking today.
Now go make me a sandwich.
Exactly. Get in that kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Or you could marry one that's already in the trucking industry. You know, knows what it's all about.
That wouldn't be for me.
No?
No, I got too much shit to hide out here. Come on.
She's a diesel mechanic. Fix your wheel bearings when you come in. Tighten your nuts. Come on. Torque your nuts up. No?
Okay. No, I want them to know nothing about trucking. Not a damn thing.
Can't snowball them then, can you?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you could snowball them, but you can't snowball them.
Different kind of snowball.
Exactly.
Chief Free Heller says she can't compete with a Pete. That's exactly right. Exactly right. All right, yeah. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Anybody else got anything to say? Anybody want to drop a super chat, you broke bastards? I know trucking's rough, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love it.
I appreciate you coming in, DIY, even though we couldn't drum it up. We tried.
We'll do it
tried.
again.
Everybody go to DIYsemi.com. You ain't got the paywall up, do you? Because hell, they can't get past the paywall.
Switch that to my OnlyFans.
Oh man, yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah, we out of here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Be sure to go check out DIY's channel. If you watch a DIY semi video, be sure to drop him.
Yeah, buy some merch, you cheap bastards. Come on.
Exactly. Go over there and put a unicorn emoji in a DIY video for me. That way he knows it's from here. Put a unicorn and then a weird emoji to go with it. They said I'm as bad as a TV evangelist. I'm Cash is King, baby. I need a private jet. The trucking gods want me to have a private jet, but y'all ain't providing it.
Your salvation depends on it.
Hey, I told people, I'll make you a deal. You give me $10,000 cash, and I guarantee you go to heaven. Guarantee. And if you don't, you can come back and haunt me. All right, everybody. We out of here. Thanks again, DIY.
Yep, see it.